Let's begin with the latest on the Ahmedabad Air India crash. It has been weeks since the tragedy struck. A total of 260 people were killed, out of which 241 were passengers on the doomed aircraft that crashed minutes after it took off. Left behind are the families of the victims, who are not only mourning the loss of their loved ones, but are also reportedly struggling to receive the due compensation from Air India. Families have accused the airline of pressuring them during the initial compensation process. Families have alleged that Air India has threatened them with no compensation if they fail to complete the questionnaire provided by the company. Now, these concerns are being raised by a UK-based law firm, which is representing over 40 such families. The firm has released a statement explaining their ordeal of their clients. Now, the law firm said that relatives arriving to identify remains of their loved ones in the days after the crash were put in a crowded, dark room in the intense heat with other bereaved families. And then they were told to fill out documentation and a complicated questionnaire asking for important financial information. The firm claimed that the families were not given any warning, legal advice, or a copy of the documents. The firm said that the questionnaire provided by Air India was full of legal jargon, and the airline did not explain those terms to the families in a bid to slash compensation in the future. Air India officials reportedly went to homes of some of the families and asked why they had not yet completed the forms. The law firm has labelled Air India's treatment of the vulnerable families as shocking, appalling and shameful. The firm has also advised their clients to not fill out the form without seeking legal counsel. Now, what has been Air India's response to these claims? The airline has refuted these allegations as unsubstantiated and inaccurate. In a statement issued in response to the allegations, Air India said that it had simply sought basic information from the recipients of the compensation to establish family relationships and to ensure payments are received by those entitled to them. Responding to the controversy around the financial dependency question, the airline said that it was a fair and necessary question to process payments to those most in need of assistance. The airline also denied making any unsolicited visits to the homes of the families. On the question of compensation, Air India said that it has released interim compensation to 47 victim families so far, and the documents of 55 others have been verified. The claims made by the families of the victims are serious and disturbing, and just a plain denial would not help Air India to save its drowning reputation. Now it remains to be seen, how will the airline handle this crisis?
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj ho.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 idioma.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.